So, lads, today I was just looking through some NBA news articles, trying to get some ideas for videos, and I saw this from Fadeaway World, and this was just kind of crazy. Wild blockbuster trade idea: Anthony Davis to the San Antonio Spurs, Lakers get what they want. And I saw AD and Wemby, and I'm like, you are not trying to tell me they're trading Anthony Davis for Wemby. I'm like, there's no way. But this is actually a really interesting trade. And I don't know, maybe the Lakers can find some way to do almost like what the Brooklyn Nets have done and trade their players in order to get their picks back. And who knows, that might change everything. Before we get on to it, we're doing Hoopsmas, so we're uploading 10 videos every single day for the month of December. Well, at least from the 1st till the 25th of December. And we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers in that time. If we can get to 7,700 subscribers by the end of the day, heck, even 7,650, we're going to be on track for that. But anyway, we have to take a look at this. And this trade is really interesting. Because again, look, LeBron's not going to be anything spectacular. The realistic best thing the Lakers can do is get off AD right now while his value is still high and blow it up. Make this the Kobe retirement tour season. Let LeBron just retire. Let Bronny play. You're going to lose the games anyway. Go and tank. Like, the Wizards are playing... what's their name? Wasn't Johnny Davis, so you can play Bronny at least. And I'm not sure if they have their current pick, but they should always be trying to see if there's a way that they can trade. I don't know if they have their current pick. Either way, the full trade. The Spurs get Anthony Davis, D'Lo, Christian Wood, and Hood Schifino. Again, these two just throw-ins. But the Lakers receive Devin Vassell, who's a good young guard, Zach Collins, Keldon Johnson, who I actually like Keldon Johnson, Malachi Branham, and 4 first rounds. So they get Atlanta's first round pick this year, which could well be in the lottery, the Spurs 2026 first round pick, the 2027 first round pick for Atlanta, and the Spurs 2029 first round picks. These could all end up being late first round picks, but you've got to do something if you're Lakers. You've got to do something. And I would see if there's any way of trading pieces to get your picks back. I would do whatever I can to get control of my own picks, just like the Nets have done. If there's any way to do that, maybe however many picks they don't have, the Lakers trade some of these picks then to get your own picks back. And as you can see here, the deal lands Wembanyama, superstar, co-stars, a versatile defender with tremendous offensive ability. Wembanyama and Davis run a two-man game. Either end of the floor could be unstoppable. The Spurs have plenty of assets to round out their roster. Meanwhile, the Lakers get 4 first-round picks, a cast of rotational players to surround Bron well for the final few seasons of his career. No. It is young players to keep you competitive while LeBron goes in his retirement tour. The Spurs get the Twin Towers back, and the Lakers start preparing for the future. And that's the thing where it's like, we've seen LeBron carry worse rosters to the finals, so it's clear that we're in the end game of LeBron as a high-level contending player. If that's the case, best start rebuilding right away. And I stand by that. Why would the Lakers accept this offer? It seems ludicrous that they'd accept a trade offer for Davis, especially with his form and availability over the last few seasons, given their long-term contract. Insiders aren't sure if Davis will stick around after LeBron retires. So that's the thing. It's like, if Davis wants out then, once the facade of the Lakers attempting to be good is gone, Davis's trade value is gone. When a player demands a trade, their trade value, well, it drops by a bit anyway. And this is a decent trade for the Lakers. You're getting good players, and someone like Devin Vassell or Malachi Branham, this honestly feels a little bit like the Lakers trade with, or not the Lakers trade, the Suns trade for Kevin Durant, where they gave up Cam Johnson, who was a solid player, but was he that much better than Keldon Johnson? I don't know, as far as just output at the time. Obviously now, yes, in hindsight, but at the time, I don't know. And Devin Vassell, obviously, Mikal Bridges worth a bit more than Devin Vassell, but still, Devin Vassell is a good player who you never know could end up being a better player than Mikal Bridges. And the Lakers suddenly then have a Devin Vassell and a Malachi Branham, who again could be used in a trade to get picks, to get your picks back. They literally turned Kevin Durant into most of the Suns' first round picks, and then they used the Mikal Bridges to make a trade for picks to get their picks back from the Houston Rockets. So I think this is a smart trade. Like we've seen how well it's worked for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got their future back. They were not kind of held up by trying to hang on for a little bit too long. And that's going to be the big problem with the Lakers. If you hang on a little bit too long, you can be screwed. The NBA doesn't wait for anybody. And this type of trade signals we're giving up. And I think at this stage, there's no point making decisions to make LeBron James happy because LeBron James isn't LeBron James. He is LeBron James. This is not the LeBron James. He is LeBron James Sr. right now and looking every bit like LeBron James Sr. And it is interesting, though, because, yes, it makes the Spurs contender straight away. And if I'm the Spurs, I make this trade 100 times out of 100. I make this trade 100 times out of 100. Imagine going out with a lineup of Chris Paul, Stephon Castle, find a wing. Just find a wing. Maybe if Sohan can continue at times to have a bit of a hot streak, Sohan, AD, and Wemby? Like, that's the best defensive starting five in the NBA. They say people don't play defense anymore in the NBA. That lineup plays defense. Like, who scores on that team? And then you're suddenly looking at the draft this year. They don't have the Atlanta Hawks pick, but they do have a pick like they'll have like a late first round pick. And there's going to be so many players that are going to be still well capable of, like, honestly, just well capable of playing at the one in that late draft. Stephon Castle can help that. And you just find a two-way guard. Find a 4-year two-way guard to play 1 year under Chris Paul, then be ready to play the starting point guard. Or, just because of the flexibility you have with contracts, because Wemby's still on his rookie deal, and Sohan's still on his rookie deal. So these guys are still on their rookie deals. Vassell's still on his rookie deal. You probably just have the flexibility to go get like whatever the best free agent point guard is in the entire NBA next year. And you could end up having a contending team way quicker than you think. And when it comes to the second apron, you've got to take advantage of players on rookie deals. So the Spurs make this 100 times out of 100. I do think that if there's a possibility the Lakers could get a better trade for Anthony Davis. But I still think the Lakers should look to trade him in general. I think they genuinely should look to trade him in general. And I still can't believe this. When I saw this picture, I legitimately thought they were saying Anthony Davis for Wemby trade. And I was like, there's no way. Either way, though, shout out to Ishan from Fadeaway World for writing this article. And lads, I'm telling you, of like just basketball stuff, reading basketball content, Fadeaway World is incredible for that. So anyway, I will see you guys later.